Okay, part 3 of AR-15 buffer failure. Again, sorry about the Google crap. Keeps turning my camera off on the phone when it pops up. Anyway, left off on part 2. Again, go back and watch all the other parts as I'm having to piece this crap together because of the Google mess on my phone. Anyway, into part 2, the reason I got the AR, my philosophy was I can't find a bolt gun. I really wanted a 243. Savage Axis is a good gun. Not saying it's comparable to my old Remington 700. However, Savage Axis is a good gun. Nicely priced at the time. At that time, I could have got one from a buddy in the gun shop. It was $309 out the door, and that was a Savage Axis 243 with a Burris scope already mounted. Problem was, couldn't get a bolt gun. So my philosophy was, I'll get the AR. See into part 2 where we talk about rifle calibers and all that. I thought I can hunt with this year, and then by next season, surely, more rifles will be available. Well, took the gun out that week. I think I got it maybe the week before season. Slapped scope on it, zeroed in my scope, set my scope at 120 yards, went out, and that week, in 4 days, I dropped 12 deer, all one-shot drops. The first deer I shot with a gun ever was the nice big, I would call it a trophy, even though it was an 8-pointer. Really nice rack. At that time, it was the biggest deer that ever came off the property. But even though it had a really nice rack, the rack still didn't match the body because this thing had a huge body on it. But still had a really nice rack. Long story short, that one was 324-yard offhand shot through a windrow, through a probably, 12, might have been 18 inches, but a very small hole through the windrow, standing on tiptoes at 324 yards. I shot the deer. He took 7 steps, turned, fell over dead. That gets back into bullet selection, see my bullet selection video. But the fact that I wasn't using a decent enough bullet for it, the deer still only took 7 steps, turned, and fell deader in a doornail. Anyway, that was the whole point of getting the AR. After that, I was like, I really don't need to buy a bolt gun. I don't need another caliber. This one's fine. I've taken, rough guess maybe 150 deer with this. I quit counting at 120, so I'm not sure, but I did count up to the 120th one. So I took 120 deer with this rifle, 16-inch barrel and all, at ranges up to 500 yards. Anyway, enough of that. We're here about the crap out failure I had. So, as I said, I've not had any problems with the rifle. Accuracy is superb. Again, apparently this material, it's a softer material. I think that was in part 2 if you want to see the material stuff. Anyway, this is what ended up happening with the buffer.